Okay. Oh, how y'all doing? Hold up. Y'all, this try. Okay. I guess. This tripod, y'all, is trying to give me a run for my money. Oh, y'all. How is everybody doing? How's everybody doing out there today? I hope all is well. Okay. You said, wait a minute. Somebody said they had a birthday today? I'm doing well. Happy birthday. Y'all, I'm telling you, today has been a day. But I will not complain, y'all, because I'm glad to be here, okay? I am. So how y'all been through this week, y'all? Y'all realize we already in the middle of the week already. Man, time just like it just fly. It ain't waiting on none of us. It just fly. Yep. It just fly by, y'all. How you doing? I am glad that you all are in the building. I am. Yes. Okay. I ain't doing too much, but I say, you know what? Even though I ain't got too much going on, I'm still gonna hop on here, okay? So yeah, I'm having a look at my phone because my um things are not popping up. You know, normally it pops up right here. Yeah, so thank y'all for coming in and hanging out with me, and we don't never know what we're gonna talk about, but we always know we're gonna have some good conversation going on, okay? Always. Yeah. So y'all, let me tell you. Yesterday I came in from my appointment. I'm like, I'm gonna go live, I'm gonna go fix me something to eat, and I'm going live. Y'all. I came, fixed me something to eat, and then I did get on the live. But y'all, I ended up falling asleep. When I woke up, it was after 9 o'clock last night, y'all. So, yeah. It was late. But anyway, y'all, today, we are going to talk about that hard subject that keeps coming up, okay? And we're going to talk about, well, there is a couple of things really that we need to talk about. Because I've been communicating with a couple of people, and they feel like they want to date, they ready to date, but they feel like nobody is approaching them for whatever reason. Even like they're even saying that they have like even been on the dating sites, still having no luck. And I thought, the dating sites and you still having no luck? But y'all, as I began to listen to them, I began to think like, you have to be approachable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to carry yourself in an approachable way. You can't be walking around all frowned up and mean looking and expect someone to come up and want to communicate with you or hang out with you or whatever, excuse me. Because some, like, yeah, honey, I got my popcorn. I do. But some people are looking for just a friend. But even just looking for just a friend or someone to hang out with, you still have to be approachable. Like, there still has to be some type of an attraction. So, some people feel like, well, if he's meant for me or she's meant for me, then they're gonna just accept me for who I am, the way I look, and this and that. No, not necessarily. Not necessarily, because if you meet somebody and you already see that they're not taking care of themselves the way that they should, then why would you assume that if you get with them, they're gonna do even better? That's just not uh that ain't that's just not how people think. And it shouldn't take you to have to be in a relationship or friends with somebody for you to want to, make sure that you look nice, you look approachable. You need to do these things for yourself, not for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, you hear people say it starts at home. Well, they really do. Because before you leave home, you look at yourself and you know exactly what you look like. And if you looking a mess to yourself and you like, well, shoot, I don't care. I ain't doing nothing but running down the street to the store, or, you know what I'm saying, whatever your mission may be. That ain't good. That is absolutely not good, So, I mean, you look at yourself and you think, okay, whichever way you may go, if you a man and you desire a woman or another man, I don't know. In this day and time, you just don't never know. But whatever you desire, you got to look at yourself and be like, would I be attracted to me? You know what I'm saying? Like, would I want to be bothered with me? Do I look approachable? Do I look presentable? You know what I'm saying? Like, do I smell appropriate? All of this stuff, it plays a part. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to go out, your breath stinking, your butt stinking, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to really, because your first impression, okay, ladies, you might go out and you might potentially meet your husband. But because you ain't looking good, you ain't smelling good, you rough around the edges, why should he want to accept that? So, I can't even see the... Yes, you have to go out looking nice. You do. I mean, you may not feel like it. Days that I know I ain't going nowhere, y'all. When I come on here, I got tons of gowns. So a lot of times y'all probably think I'm dressed, but I have a nice gown. That's what you know what I'm saying? So, but if I'm going out, like today, I thought I was going out. That's the only reason why I put clothes on, y'all. Because I would have changed over to me a fresh gown, and that would have been that. But I was supposed to go out earlier today, and I didn't. But I was ready. You see what I'm saying? I was ready. You can't be saying that you desire this type of person, that type of person, and you ain't doing nothing. Like, it's certain things that you have to do. This is not 1919 or 1819 where you can just... them days is gone. You got to look the part. Like, you have to look like... And the thing of it is, it's like, it's not for the other person, it's for you. Because you should naturally want to look nice when you go out. You should. You shouldn't, want to just be, all willy-nilly any old type of way. You shouldn't. You shouldn't want that. When you go out into the atmosphere, you should automatically know that you look good, that you well dressed. And I understand that, sometimes some people may not have as much as other people have. So, they may not be able to be as fancy or whatever, but you can still be clean and look presentable and be approachable. Because I'm telling y'all, it is so important to look presentable, to look approachable. Because I'm going to tell you, when you go out of here and you go to these stores or wherever you may go, if you are dressed any kind of way, that's how people, if a guy see you, he gonna assume you got somebody. Cause he, in his mind, he know ain't no way in the hell you came out the house looking like that and you single. So that's what I mean when I say that you're not approachable. Because I have, like, y'all, I've heard men talk about this conversation. And some of these women, they don't even be married. They be single and they want to date, but they don't look like it. They don't look like it. And then sometimes, and this is not just for women, it's men that do the same thing. It's men that feel like just because they work, they work might cause them to look dusty and filthy or whatever. They feel like it's okay to approach a woman and they know they stinking. But they feel like because it's from them working, it's okay. No, it's not. Any guy that is listening, baby, it ain't okay. Because I don't care how much a woman might want to date, she don't want no funky man in her face. She don't. Not no decent woman. Now, a woman that just want to be able to say, I got a man, oh, she good with it. She good with that. But I'm talking about a woman that really, want a stand-up guy. Baby, she wants you to go and get cleaned up. And then try to approach somebody. We understand that there is men out here that do hard work, hard labor. We understand that. But I feel like, no, and there's women out here that do them cleaning bricks and all that stuff too. And I'm talking to both of you. It ain't just no one-sided thing. When you know that you done been on that type of job, and you know that you sweaty and, sweat carries an odor. Come on now. Come on. Go home and get yourself cleaned up. And then go out there. But I know a lot of times men think that that shows a woman that they working. Y'all. And this is the thing, y'all. When the guys like that approach women, not the women that's desperate, but the other women, they feel like they acting funny because they like trying to rush out of their face. Like, dude, do you know what I'm saying? Like, you smell like outside and this, that, and the other. So, and it's good to have a job, especially a good paying job. But it's all about the approach. Y'all, the approach is everything. Your first impression is everything. You don't want your first impression to be like, oh, man, I know up under all that is some good. Oh, but baby, honey, they was cutting up. You don't want that. You don't want that. Or maybe you don't care. I don't know. But I'm just throwing some stuff out there because it's a conversation that's been had. And, people want to know why they not being approached. And it could be many different reasons. Some of these women, they wear so much makeup. So much makeup. And then they don't know how to apply it. When they get through with it, they look like Bozo the Clown. So nobody is going to ever approach you like that. They're just not. Because first of all, you have to realize that when a person approach you, they all type of things is going through their head. If this is the one, then they gonna meet my family. If this is the one, they gonna meet my friends. If this is the one, I'm introduce them to my children down the road. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff, it runs through their mind. But if they meet you and you looking like a clown with all this makeup on, and y'all, listen, it's some men out here too that wears makeup. Yeah. Believe it or not, they wear makeup. I'm not really gonna get off into that because that'll take you this a whole nother way. But yes, for the women that wears too much makeup, you'll run a man away. Because for one, it's not pretty. It don't look cute. None of that. But if your makeup, if it's laid right, you look gorgeous. But if you put too much on, you can look ridiculous. You can make a person that is nice looking, they put on too much makeup, not knowing. Yeah, I really do have popcorn. Not knowing what they are doing, and honey, you will look like you started a war. I'm telling you, because it's just horrible. It's horrible. And no man wants to take a woman around his friends or his family and he's ashamed of her. He's embarrassed. Because why? You got on all of this makeup like you in a horror show or something. And the sad part is you think you look good. That's the sad part. Is that, you put on all of that stuff, all of that makeup, all this just lay it on. And like, I know a young lady, and her makeup, it looks ridiculous. It's horrible. And I have talked to her in a very nice way. I've sent her YouTube videos of how, of people putting their makeup on and all of that. I don't get it. Some people feel like they know what they doing and they don't. Those kind of people, you just have to leave them alone. You do. But, anything that is too much is just what it say. Too much. Too much. Too much. So, guys, if you want to date, make sure that you look approachable. Make sure that you are approachable. And listen, whatever you do, don't get online catfishing people. Don't. Please don't do that. Don't, please, y'all. Don't do that. Don't do it. I know some people that have went through that catfishing thing. And you know, my thing was, you know, you can't never really judge nothing if you haven't been there yourself. You know, so I can't judge it. All I could do is give my opinion. And my thing was like, you allowed these people to catfish you, and like, you could have at least tried to FaceTime them or something, you know? And if they wasn't willing to do that, you know, then you automatically um should have known something. But again, sometimes y'all people, they just you know, they just need somebody to talk to, somebody to conversate with, you know. And y'all, I'm finna put a little bit of this on my popcorn. Yeah. Sometimes, you know, they just need that. And hey, I get it. I understand. I understand it to a certain degree, you know, but the stuff that they do, they can have it. You know, like I say, everything is not for everybody. You know, I don't. Internet love ain't for me. But some people, baby, they can fall in love on the internet 3-4 times a year. You know, they go visit and, you know, send money. I don't know. I need you to send me some money. Mm-mm. And y'all, I think, excuse me, I think it is so inappropriate for a man to ask a woman for some money. I do. Y'all, that's my opinion now. But I was watching a show today, watching Karamo, and this 60-year-old woman letting this 38-year-old guy basically just pimp her. You know? This is garlic parmesan, and this one is sour cream and onion. Wrong. Yeah, but yeah, my stuff for some reason it ain't coming up on my screen, and I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know. Yeah, it ain't. I don't know why it's not. So I'm having to look down. When y'all see me look down, I'm looking at my phone to see if I have any more comments. Yeah. But yeah, y'all, you have to look approachable. It's important. It really is, y'all. It's so important, man. I'm telling you. Because, I mean, I don't think nobody really wants to, like, grow old by themselves, you know? Um, some people that I've talked to, they'll even relocate. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, That's good. But for me, I ain't leaving my safe haven. No. Not to move out of town. You know? I ain't doing it. But that's me. You know what I'm saying? That's me. Because I know everything that I got is mine. And I know I can take care of, you know, everything here. I bet the dill pickle is good. Is the dill pickle, is it kind of salty? A little, or mm. I was like, I just, I want a snack. Mm. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for stopping by. Hello, SJC. I'm having to, y'all, when I see me look down, I have to get my phone because my things are not, I'm on my tablet and things are not, showing up. Oh, thank you. I love you too. Yes. Yes, we just on here talking about relationships and being approachable. If you haven't already, go ahead, hit that like button, y'all. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that bell, boom, to be notified. Yes. Yes, so that's what we're talking about. I've talked to a few people and they say they really want to date, but they are not like approachable, you know. And y'all, if you really want to date, you got to be approachable. Like, you got to carry yourself in a certain manner. You cannot be, you know, not taking care of yourself. And you just can't do that. And I know, oh, excuse me, everybody go um through something, but y'all, for me, when I'm going through something, when I put on clothes and it changed the game for me. So I don't know. It makes me feel better, you know. But and I know everybody is different. Their struggles different from my struggles. My struggles different from other people's struggle. But like, for me, I don't feel like getting up and doing no hair every day. So I have to try to keep a hairstyle where I can just put on a bonnet and take it off. And I'm done with that. Uh okay. So y'all, look, I know I've been on here about 30 minutes. But if you all think that you all will be up about 9:30, because I really got to get off of here right now, because I need to do something. But if you all think that you will be up about 9:30, I'll come back on. So that's what I'll do. I'll come back on about 9:30 and see who will hop on here with me. Okay? I'll talk to you all soon. Y'all have a blessed day. Girl, you know I was ready.